just like that. This one's for the bloomers.
Welcome back,
The
Rosebuds. Yeah.
rosebuds in bloom. Yeah. She don't need no filters, that's divine light. Catching moments like prayers in the moonlight. She got a lens made for truth, made for pain. Turning heartache into art you can't explain. Healing ain't linear, baby, it swirl like curls. She wear with crystals and pearls.
Welcome, Rosebuds. This is Empress Rose coming through again, bringing forth to you, blooming where I'm planted. And this topic came because I was really just thinking about where I've been and where I'm at right now and the growth in between it all. And I'm very thankful for it. But sometimes we might feel like, we made some progress, but we still not where we want to be. But at the same time, we gotta recognize and acknowledge how far we've come. And as the topic say, bloom where we are planted. So this is what we're going to talk about today. I know I've been bringing you all some of my artwork and all that, showing you another side of Empress I Rose, but we want to bring you some, I guess I would say, life lessons, some of why Empress I Rose has used the name I Rose. I mean, we try to rise every day, every minute of our life, improve who we are and try to be the best we can be. Not that, we feel like we're better or trying to be better than anyone, but we're just trying to be the best person we can be and be ourselves most of all. That's the best you can be is be yourself. So I just want to try to pass some of the jewels that I'm learning in life to my rosebuds and hoping that maybe they can help you. But I'm truly grateful. I have spent a lot of time to myself. And believe it or not, in the past, I used to think it was an issue, it was a problem. People used to call me a loner or whatever. So I didn't think it was a good thing, but now I'm learning, the blessing in it because it helped me to learn more about me, who I really am, what really lights me up. So I just want to say to my rosebuds, don't fear, being you, being yourself, learning who you are, because this world would get us caught up into trying to be like, I would say, be like Mike. That's what I heard. But no, we don't want to be like Mike. We want to be like who we were put on this earth to be. And whatever that is, may though, people might say, oh, that person is weird, or, they, it's not normal or whatever. But I've learned, and I thank God for how he has led me to wisdom to know that no, I might not be normal. No, I might not be like other people think I should be or like other people. But I have learned that though I'm not normal, I'm not meant to be normal. I'm meant to stand out. So this is what I'm trying to do. Stand out and be me. Let my light shine, not the light that everybody think I should be, but who I'm put on this earth to be. So I'm saying this to say to everyone, learn who you are. I know in the past I've always, wanted to try to please people and be that person that somebody else think I should be. And it was really a tough thing, and it was like, I've learned that you really can't please people because no matter what you do, somebody gonna always find something wrong with it. So when you learn how to be yourself, it doesn't affect you as much when people say, "Oh, she should be this or she should be that or she ain't doing this or she ain't doing that." No, I might not be doing what you want me to do, but I'm doing what I feel I should do or what I feel I enjoy doing. I've always been criticized of being too nice or, you know, uh, too kind or, easily, I guess I would say easily manipulated or whatever, because I was that person trying to people please. But I also realized when you learn to stand for yourself and be yourself, be your own person, you also criticize, people thinking, oh, she thinks she better or oh, she ain't got time for me or whatever. So it's like, wow, what do you want? You know? You say be yourself and then when I be myself, that's a problem, then you want me to be like you or whatever. And that's a problem for me. So I'm learning to just be who I am, be me, whether it's kind, because I understand it more better now that, you might be too kind, not because you're being too kind, but because people that don't know how to appreciate your kindness will try to take advantage of it. So you really have to really watch where you're putting your energy at and learn the people around you. Because once you learn the people around you, you can adjust not who you are, but adjust how you feed yourself to people that might not be deserving of it. So that's the lesson I'm learning in being too kind because it's just a part of me. I like, giving love. I like, trying to help where I can help at. But someone had told me before that sometimes you can give your all and people will take your all. And I've learned that lesson also well. So I've learned to be very cautious about who I'm around or, what I give out, the type of energy that I give out to people and therefore, to protect myself, And sometimes I guess people might feel that I'm too paranoid or whatever, but when you've gone through some of the things that I've gone through, you learn that you have to be very cautious. You learn that people will prey on your kindness. People will prey on, you trying to be that person that do good to everyone or help everyone, So I'm just, trying to learn to be me, but as well, be careful of the energy I entertain and be careful of giving my energy to any and everybody. Everybody isn't deserving of your energy, though you might want to try to give it to everybody. And then you gotta use discernment, because some people, as I feel, everybody might not feel the way I feel, but some people don't know what it's like to get that love from someone, so they don't know how to accept it, So sometimes you have to be patient and have compassion for people as well. But
Let's take a minute for a commercial break. Breaking nude from iRose. Rosebuds, don't forget to check out Empress I Rose exclusive sneaker brand. Unboxing and ready for you to walk in purpose. Get yours today. For more information email me at empressairos@gmail.com.
She don't chase the light, she makes it bend through camera glass and healing lens. Brushstroke whispers, pixel prayers. Every frame says, I see you there. Their tender hearts, Empress leads with art and grace. She turns a shadow to a sacred space.
Be the eye-capturing statement sporting your I Rose sneaker brand. Now back to our content.
So these are the lessons that I Rose is learning, and it's making me feel better about who I am, because one thing I'm learning is to be myself is the best that I can be. And everybody might not accept or respect who I am, but that doesn't mean that I should stop being who I am. That just means that I have to learn how to pull away from those that does not respect or accept who I am, because all I can be is me. So to say that, I'm saying I Rose is truly rising. And I'm trying to learn to, not be to myself all the time, try to share, what I have learned, share, myself, the growth pattern as well to whoever is willing to accept it, because I do understand that everybody doesn't want to grow. Some people love where they're at. So, at the same time, I know, growing takes patience as well. I'm even learning that I have to be patient with myself, because sometimes, I can beat myself up, so much, because I feel like I should be further. But we only can grow where we are planted, as far as we I would say can see or understand, you can't go no farther than where you you only can grow where you are. I mean, and not that stay where you are, but from the perspective that you can see where you are. Um and when it's time for you to go even further, you will. But you have to get, I guess they say, as you feed the babies milk, you can't give them steak, because they're not ready for the steak. So you have to take your time even with yourself and feed yourself milk until you are ready for the steak, or you can't move faster than you are ready to move, even if somebody else think you should be moving faster. They're not you, and they're not in your shoes. They don't know, the things that you're, trying to pull through and endure. So to say that, I'm just saying, learn to follow, your instincts, flow as you are feeling the energy of yourself, and where you should be. What somebody else might think or feel might not always be what you need or what's good for you. So you have to be able to feel that yourself. And that's something that I am learning. And it's helping me to be more at peace with myself, because when you're trying to grow to other people's expectations, it causes a lot of conflict and confusion within yourself. And then you wonder where it's coming from, and you realize because you're trying to be what everybody else think you should be, instead of being who you truly are, and growing, to the point that you can handle and what you can handle. everybody don't know what you can handle because they're not you. I just say learn more about yourself, learn more about who you are, what your needs are, how much you can handle, and flow at the pace you feel like you can handle, not at the pace others feel you should go. And that is just some lessons that I'm learning, and that's helping me to move further in life and be more at peace with myself, and go with the flow. So I hope it helps someone else. This is Empress I Rose signing out. Love you all, and let's bloom together at the pace you need to go. Not at my pace, not at anyone else's pace, but at the pace that's best for you.
She snapshots like blessings real slow. Where you cracked is where you glow. So bloom, baby, bloom where you glow.
Before I leave you, Rosebuds, I would love to share some wisdom that I received today and hoping it will help you. It is from the Lemurian, Beyond Lemurian Oracle deck, and it's called Shine Your Light. Doing what you love, time to thrive. Give from the overflow, life purpose. Being authentically you, compassionate self empowerment, loving life, trying things you resonate with, bringing joy to others by being an inspiration. You are amazing. There is no one like you, and no one can do you as you can. Yet, we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way, a way not aligned with our authentic self. You may feel obliged to be something or someone. You may have stopped doing some of the things you love due to time or energy restraints. When you take time to do what truly makes you shine each day, you will light up and bring joy to other people's worlds. As you go about your life, you will have a sense of purpose and feel naturally inspired to fulfill your responsibilities. You will also have more energy and love to overflow. Doing what we love can bring so much goodness to our hearts that it filters into other areas of our life. So, with that said, let your light shine and be yourself, the best that you can be.